형.
Hey, Nate. Today, we're diving into the moment that single-handedly caused emotional chaos across every social media platform, a moment so unexpectedly powerful that fans genuinely needed time to recover. We are talking about Kim Taehyung. Yes, that Kim Taehyung, casually playing basketball in a tank top with his cap turned backwards, looking like the main character of a movie that hasn't even been filmed yet. What was supposed to be a simple, lighthearted moment instantly exploded into a global frenzy because, let's be honest, Taehyung doesn't know how to look normal. He only knows how to look devastating. From the very first second the clip surfaced, fans absolutely lost control. There was no warning, no teaser, no preparation. One moment the timeline was calm, in the next moment everyone was screaming in unison. It wasn't just that he looked good, it was the combination of everything. The loose white tank top showing just enough, the toned arms, the slight sheen of sweat, the casual way he dribbled the ball, and that backwards cap that felt like a direct attack on the entire fandom's sanity. It was as if the universe said, let's shake things up today, and Taehyung was the chosen instrument. People immediately started analyzing every detail of the video, breaking down the moment frame by frame like detectives at a crime scene. And honestly, it was a crime scene. Fans noticed how the sunlight created a soft glow around him, how the tank top clung in all the right places, how his hair peeked out from under the cap, and how his shoulders and arms moved with effortless athletic grace. The way he casually shot the ball looked so smooth, so natural, that it somehow felt illegal for someone to look that perfect while doing something so simple. What made everything even more intense was the way Taehyung seemed completely unaware of the chaos he was causing. He was just having fun, laughing, dribbling, adjusting his hat, wiping the sweat off his forehead with the back of his hand, completely oblivious to the global meltdown happening in real time. Fans commented that he looked like a scene straight out of a youth romance drama, the kind of character who shows up halfway through the movie and instantly steals the audience's heart. Not through dramatic action or flashy dialogue, but through quiet, soft charisma that lingers long after the moment ends. And then there was the tank top. If the backwards cap was already too much, the tank top pushed fans into complete psychological shutdown. It showed enough of his physique to be mesmerizing, while still leaving room for imagination, a balance Taehyung seems to naturally master without even trying. His toned arms, the way his muscles move subtly under his skin, the curve of his shoulders, the relaxed way he carried himself, everything triggered worldwide shock. Fans joke that Taehyung should publish an official warning label anytime he wears sleeveless clothing because people do not have the emotional stability to handle it calmly. As usual, the fandom wasted no time producing edits. Slow-motion clips with dramatic music, color-graded versions to make the moment even more cinematic, zoom-ins on his smile, and even humorous edits labeled Taehyung attacks again. The hashtag #BasketballTaehyung rapidly climbed trends in multiple countries. Fans who had been quietly minding their own business suddenly found themselves gasping, screaming, or staring at their screens in disbelief, wondering how a 10-second clip could be this life-altering. What's so special about moments like this is that they show a side of Taehyung that feels deeply real. Beyond the glamorous fashion shoots, the artistic performances, the luxury magazine covers, the breathtaking stages, there is this simple, pure version of him that fans adore. Seeing Taehyung relaxed, dressed casually, doing something as normal as playing basketball gives fans a sense of closeness, like they're witnessing a quiet side of him that isn't curated or performed, but simply lived. There's also something incredibly nostalgic about it. Many fans recalled older behind-the-scenes clips of Taehyung playing sports, running around with the members, showing off his surprisingly competitive nature. Even though he is now a globally recognized superstar whose influence stretches across countries and industries, he hasn't lost that spark of youthful joy. When he plays wholeheartedly, laughing when he misses, smirking when he lands a good shot, glowing with that warm energy that feels uniquely Taehyung. The confidence he exuded on the court didn't feel forced or exaggerated. It was soft confidence, the kind that comes naturally, quietly, effortlessly. He didn't try to show off, he didn't pose, he didn't act like he knew millions of people would lose their minds watching him. He just played. And in that simplicity, he somehow became even more mesmerizing. Fans also pointed out how his posture changed depending on the moment. The relaxed slouch when he was waiting for the ball, the focused stillness right before taking a shot, the slight tilt of his head when adjusting his hat, and the playful grin whenever he made a tricky move. It was these tiny, human gestures that made the video feel so personal and intimate. Some fans even said they felt like they were watching a memory, not a clip, like something from a summer afternoon spent with someone you like, the kind of moment you replay in your head for years afterward because of how warm it makes you feel. Taehyung has that unique ability to turn the ordinary into the unforgettable. His charisma also shines in unexpected ways. Even without a stage, without designer clothes, without complex choreography, he commands attention. His presence is magnetic, the kind that doesn't need spotlight or dramatic production to be felt. He's cool without trying, handsome without effort, iconic without intention. He just exists, and that alone is enough to make the world stop. It also sparked conversations among fans about how Taehyung's appeal is rooted in something deeper than looks. Yes, he is extraordinarily handsome. That's undeniable. But what truly amplifies moments like this is his personality. His warmth, his humor, his soft-spoken charm, his sensitivity, his creativity. All of these layers come together to form the person fans love. So when they see him engaged in something simple like basketball, it reminds them of the many sides of him they've grown attached to over the years. Longtime fans talked about how Taehyung has always had this slightly chaotic influence on the fandom, where even the smallest action, a smile, a blink, a hair flip, can start a global reaction. But recently, there has been something even more powerful about his casual moments. Maybe it's the way fans miss him more deeply while he's serving in the military, or maybe it's the comfort of seeing him genuinely happy. Whatever the reason, this basketball moment felt like a warm burst of joy at a time when fans needed it the most. In the end, this video became yet another reminder of how Taehyung continues to shape the cultural landscape without even intending to. He can dominate luxury fashion campaigns, break music records, inspire editorial aesthetics, and still send the entire world into chaos just by wearing a tank top and turning his cap backwards. That is the level of impact he holds. And maybe that's why fans love him so fiercely. Because beneath all the glamour and prestige, there is a man who laughs, plays, enjoys the sun, and lives life with quiet sincerity. A man who can make millions smile without saying a word. A man who reminds people that beauty can be found in the simplest of moments. So now the question is, what did you feel when you saw basketball, Taehyung? Did you survive? Did you scream? Did your soul leave your body for a moment? Tell us later in the comments. We know you have a lot to say. That's the latest update from the world of K-pop, especially about BTS, who continues to steal the spotlight even while serving in the military. What do you think about Taehyung's achievement on Instagram? Don't forget to write your thoughts in the comment section below. We really want to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates about the world of K-pop and BTS. Turn on the notification button so you won't miss any of our exciting videos. See you in the next one, and keep supporting your idols with full enthusiasm. Bye-bye!